So the reason why there was an early part of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Mm-hmm. Where it wasn't based on the card game. The creator, whom recently passed away, R.I.P. We live for you. Thank you, sister, for giving us your original classic monster designs. We look forward to judging them soon on our upcoming pageant section for Yu-Gi-Oh, sisters.
Both pageant girls. I don't know if that has something to do with it. They both have a competitive nature. They both are here to win.
Stay tuned.
Right, because far and wide, we are looking into representing the 6 areas. I would say 6 kingdoms, but that's a little dramatic. We're representing the darkness lands.
The 6 realms.
The mountains, the grasslands, the forest.
The 6 terrains.
The sea. And the wastelands. And we will be fair in our critiques. Isn't that right, sister?
That's right.
Right. But these 4, so when I was a little flagged.
That hasn't changed.
That's right. A little one. So there was this way of, in the older games, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories and Yu-Gi-Oh! There was another one, the Duelist of the Roses. You would basically fuse cards in a...
Polymerization?
No. They were like, girl, goodbye, polymerization. We do not need you, bitch. Oh. You would just need to fill the category of like what it was. So for example, if you had a zombie with doo-doo attack and a doo-doo plant that I will never accept into our pageant system.
Not a dark plant.
If you fuse them together, you could get Pumpkin, the king of ghosts. One of our current reigning for Miss Hollow Queen. Yeah, so essentially the first game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, was really fucking hard.
Girl, that sounds like a Kingdom Hearts game.
Let me tell you, and it was a PS1 game, so it was really hard because at one point you would be doing, like, oh, this is not that bad. And then out of nowhere, it would be like, oh yes, I want a tournament. And then it's like, okay, now go back in time and fight these people, and their levels spiked up like really a lot.
So the first half of the game is just a tutorial?
Yes, and then it's like, oh. So what I used to do, because me personally, I used to be like, where are the girls? Where are the divas? There were 4 sisters. Because here's the thing. Back in the day, when you used to have, like, there weren't, like, heavy on archetypes that bad. So there were things being like, you just have to fuse, like, female monsters were known as their own category because you could use Cyber Shield and Elegant Egotist, the Harpy Lady cards. Those worked with, like, girl cards were kind of like an archetype.
Okay.
So
like Dark Magician Girl could use Harpy
Girl,
Lady's
this was
whip?
before Dark Magician Girl.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, no, baby.
This was, we are playing with Miss Hainawa and the Doodle
Miss Potato.
Right. So there would be 4 main cards that you can make easily accessible and power them up quickly. And that was the first. This is the first diva. I must start with her because she looks the most in distress. This is a popular creature in mythology that delivers fatal attacks with a sharp spear. This is the Dark Witch. You could right. Like, first of all, this I always loved her little.
I love how
dress.
she's a dark witch, but then she's got horns and wings. She looks like a demon, bitch.
I always thought, I'm like, she looks like an angel lady. Like, she looks like. Oh,
yeah, where's the witch? Because she's got a little stick.
She's like, me.
I may be riding on a broom.
But Dark Witch was usually made with like fairy cards. If you had a girl and a fairy, hello Dark Witch.
Okay.
She was one of the divas that is easy to make. Then we also had another diva that was easy to make it reminds me of you. She sounds like a sister. The Queen of Autumn Leaves.
Ooh.
Oh, Queen of the Emerald Forest and the wife of the Spirit King. She lives surrounded by the vivid red leaves.
She is your number 1 enemy.
Gotta go find this bitch and go kick her ass.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
木遁地中海の術
Anyway, let's move on.
She
She is queen of the forest.
She is the queen of spirit guns. If she's the queen of the spirit force, she said, I taught Yusuke what he knows.
This is where all spirit energy comes from.
She said, the leaves, they are mine. You
and
better
they
not
speak to me.
She is in her little red gown. Wine-colored gown.
Girl, that is a blanket.
She is in her Snuggie. And
She said, I'm in my Snuggie ready to go to this meeting.
She is ready to slice. And then, if you got a beast monster, you could make nekogal number 2.
Doo-doo. Origami Alteria.
No! Don't do. She said, nyam, nyam, nyam.
She said, nya, nya, nya.
She is with thunder in her hand. She said, a fast and lethal creature with very dangerous claws.
Okay, pet. Sit down.
No, you see, you're so biased. You see a cowboy? Okay, hello, what's the tea? Cat girl, goodbye.
Cowboys are sexy.
Cat
and
girl.
this cat girl is a creature. She's not even a sexy cat girl. She said, right, this bitch got rabies.
No. She's got her little pussycat wig.
No, you see that face? And then she's got a knife on her tail.
Yeah.
She will slice your ankles.
The doo-doo. And then we have my favorite. This is the diva you always wanted to get. Because any of the previous divas could be used to make her as well. All you needed was a rock monster.
Not a rock monster.
And this is where we get the CEO of the pageant. She is one of the one of the first winners in pageant Yu-Gi-Oh pageant history. Because girl, very on theme with the monastery. You have the mystical sand.
Not mystical sand. She is the true dark witch.
Secret plan, revenge on my mind.
Listen, don't. She's wagging that finger.
Don't do.
So, mystical sand had 2100. So if you added one card, like the power-ups back in the day were just like 500 or 1000 in the games. So one equipped and she's stronger than Dark Magician. So it's like destroy.
Watch out.
Right. So these 4 are the 4 legendary. We have Mystical Sand, nekogal number 2, Dark Witch, and the Queen of Autumn Leaves. Those bitches have a spot in our little mini side judging panel.
Bitch, that's not fucking creative. You get a 0.
Because they know what it's like to be the first divas to give girl cards and give the dolls.
Because she is part of the Botan dynasty.
Botan has quite a few girls she sent over here to the monastery.
That's right.
Let me tell you, the Botan sisters are working hard to bring home the crowd.
They sure are. You better watch out for this dark horse this time.
So as we start, I just wanted to... That's why I wanted to bring these up first, because before we start any judging, these 4 divas started the Flaget dynasty. Right. Because I know all the little gay boys that was not trying to play dragons and magicians. Boo.
Bad bitches to the front, please.
I know y'all spent 4 hours copying 2 memory cards and then trading over the same card, so you would have 4 motherfucking versions of each card, and then you would have 3 of each equipped card, so you would just be powering up the sister. I see y'all.
We see the scam.
No. Shh. It's illegal. You got 2 memory cards. What? But yet, listen.
Your Honor.
Everybody just trying to be so like sugar code, cuckoo, woo woo woo.
Guilty.
No. No, don't you do that to me. But listen, it's 9 out of 10 for all of these. Okay, so if you had to rank them, Mystical Sand would be first for me. Because Botan Dynasty, we love. I would say Queen of Autumn Leaves second.
Yes, just because that little dress.
Snuggie blanket. Then Dark Witch because Uwu, Botan, another Botan sister.
Right. nekogal to the end.
No.
Yes.
But the kitty got gold.
Someone always has to be in 4th place.
Let me tell you something. When they're not, you don't like the Fero girls, Felicia Dupree?
No. I liked groomed, beautiful.
And she got her little spandogs. Girl.
She's got bug wings.
She's a little... What are you trying to say by that?
I'm gonna give you a 0.
Roaches!
I don't know. But I don't like it.
Sounds to me like this is the beginning of a very interesting outcome.
Those we'll see next time.
So with that, Are you ready to go beyond? We're going to go to the sea, the meadows, the forest, the mountains, the wastelands, and the darklands.
I love the darklands.
Okay, she just wants to do the ookie spooky and kooky. She just wants to be in the dark. Are you ready to judge some monsters?
That's right.
You should have been back for that hair, but you weren't.
Her booty stinks, okay?
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.